I'm your picker sir, and today I'm uploading the first material belong to your first chapter, subject history, and the chapter name is from the beginning of the time. Okay, so let's start the chapter. So the very first point is the story of the human evolution, the precursors of the modern human beings. Anthropologists divided the total human evolution process into several categories or the parts. And though it was not easy actually, and it is also not easy to write down the whole human evolution process at the same time, though we have tried it. So first we have separated the mammals group, then from the mammals group some specialist group had been emerged, that is called the primates. And the earliest fossils of the primates we have been dated about 36 Maya. Maya means million years ago. That means 360 lakh million years ago. And among the primates, some another group had been originated, which has been developed by their brain size. That is called the hominoids. 24 Maya. 24 Maya means 240 lakhs million years, 240 lakhs years ago. And from the hominoids, hominids originated. It is dated about 5.6 Maya. That means 56 lakhs years ago. Now, these hominoids and hominid had the little bit differences, definitely. And I have told you, according to the study of the skull, you can definitely identify that which portions, which portions or which divisions are much more wiser or the intelligence. So you can study the skull in the picture. I've given the pictures, so definitely you can understand very easily. And this hominids, which is belong to 5.6 Maya or 56 lakh years ago, it is belong to the hominidae family, because hominidae family have different distinctive features, characteristics, features. And hominids have been divided into two genus, Australopithecus and the Homo. And we, the modern human, belong to the Homo genes. Okay. So, what do you mean by the primates? Primates means they are the subgroup of the mammals, and it included ape, monkeys, and humans. And they have some special characters, so that's why we have divided it. Like the body hairs, they can control the body temperatures, or the different type of teeth, or long gestation period following the birth, and control in the body temperatures also. So what I have told you, the study of skull, that which skull, if you see that the jaw is larger than the brain size, then definitely it is not it was not intelligence. And if you see the evolution of the skull, our brain size is much larger than our jaw size. Understood? Now, what are the differences between the hominoids and the hominids? Hominoids had similar, smaller brain size. Hominoids had the smaller brain size than the hominids and large jaw size. And hominoids are quadrupeds. That means they were not able to walk, by their 2 feet. And hominids are bipedals. And they have the differences even regarding their hand movements also. And hominoids has larger jaw and than hominids. Understood the differences? Okay, so turn to the point. Now we have, or we got two evidences of the African origin for hominids. A group of African origins that are closely related to the hominids fossils. And the earliest hominid fossils we have found in Africa, especially in the East African country, is called the Australopithecus. It has the meaning actually, because Austral means the south and Pithecus means the apes or ape. Because in the southeastern countries in the African continent we have found it, so we have given the name. Now, name of the place was the Olduvai George. Okay. Hominidae family have some special features. I have told you that larger brain size, upright posture, so they can walk very fastly, and bipedal locomotions and specialization of the hand, because they can use their fingers very easily, and they could be able to, movements of the, and they are very familiar of the movements of their hands. But hominoids did not have that kind of facilities. Got it? Now the next point, some examples of the human species. According to the bone structures, we have divided the remains of the humans into species, several species. Because when you study the bone structure, definitely you can get some kind of proper identifications, and definitely you can say about the human evolution process if you are able to do that. Like I'm talking about the bipedalism, which is started from the hominids species or the genus. Okay, bipedal locomotion hand enabled the hands to be freed from carried different infants or the objects. So many advantages are there, because they can easily move their hands, they can easily move, or they can use they can do any kind of work while using their hands. Movements of the fingers also are very freely. Even the whole energy right now has been divided into several things, because the energy can they can use to run. So that's why hominids are a much better leading their life than the hominoids. Now the indirect evidences of the bipedalism we got around 3.61, that means 36 lakh years ago. And the name of the place is Laoteli, Tanzania country. And around 2.5 lakh, around 2.5 MYA, or the Maya, that means 25 lakh years ago, glaciation places, glaciation age started. Glaciation means the whole world had been covered into the ice. And it has two periods, Pliocene period and the Pleistocene period. So definitely the atmospheric condition had been, changes rapidly, and many species, had been in danger and extinction, because though which animal species were not able to survive, so their life had been ended. So the earliest evidences of the Australopithecus didn't survive, because they were not able to survive on these extreme weather conditions. But the another gene survived very well in this situation. That is called the homogeneous, and we belong to this homogeneous. Got it? Now, our scientists and anthropologists and the scholars have been divided these homogenes into several parts according to their character, basic characters, and according to the developments of the characteristic features. So that's why point number one, that is the Homo habilis they have divided. That means the tool maker. They were only able to make some kind of tools made of wood or made of stones. Just it. And they were, hunter gatherer. They even did not know that how to cultivate, right? Then after that, that their gene had been developed, and their brains had been developed, so they were known as the Homo erectus. That means upright men. That means they can move freely, straight away, and after many years, after lakhs years, then their brains and their genes had been developed also. Then finally, the wise man or the thinking man, we can see in this arena. That is the Homo sapiens, the scientific name of us. Got it? So, fossils of the Homo habilis we have got, we have found in the Omo Ethiopia country. Now, these are very, very interesting, and every kind of earliest fossil we have found in the Africa. So that's why everyone believe that our origin can be traced in the African continent. After that, from the Africa, we move from different parts of the world. Even the fossils of the Homo erectus have been found in Kobe, Fora, West Turkana, Kenya, even some parts in the Asia also. That is also very interesting to note that in Asia, Sangiran and the Java, oldest fossil we have found till now. Sometimes the name of the fossil, actually, we are in what way we have given that name, that Homo habilis, Homo erectus. So where you are getting this fossil very first time, according to this, we have given the name of the fossils. Like in Germany there is a place Heidelberg. Okay, Heidelberg. So in the Heidelberg, the earliest fossils of the Europe we have found. So that's why we have given the name of the fossils Homo heidelbergensis. Got it? Even the Neanderthal. Neanderthal is a valley in the Germany. Okay. So in the earliest fossil also, sorry, at least Germany or France maybe. So another earliest fossils belong to this Homo genus we have found in that area. So that's why we have given the name the Neanderthalgensis. So in this way, and the earliest fossils of the Homo heidelbergensis, the date was 0 0.8 to 0.1 Maya. That means 80,000 to 10,000 years ago. So you can easily, imagine that the oldest fossil till now we have found in the Africa, that is the 36 Maya for the primates, 24 Maya for the hominoids, 5.6 Maya for that hominids, then 2.6 or 2.5 Maya for the hominidae families, even 2.5 Maya or the 1.5 Maya regarding their Homo habilis and the Homo erectors. Every kind of every oldest fossil or the earliest fossil we have found in the Africa. So it was believed by the anthropologists. If you want to know about the human evolution, the total human evolution process, you have to study the bone structures and the skulls. That is very important to note that. So in this way, the modern man or the Homo sapiens had been, originated in the world, especially in the Africa. Then right now our civilization was going on in that way. So in my video, I'll upload some kind of special video regarding this, evolution process, and I'll try to explain more and more way in details. So it will be very helpful to, remember or to listen and it will be very, easy to remember that portions. Though if you have any problem, any queries, definitely you may contact with me. You have my WhatsApp number. If you have any problem regarding this chapter or regarding this, subject, definitely you can contact with me. So thank you very much.